Oh, here we go. Toshi 9950, 11Q. Okay. So let's say hello. And place a stone at the 3-4 mark. Here, let's turn on the coordinates and look at the game info. So probably, oh, it's just half a point at Komi. Oh yeah, 12K plus to 11Q. That's just one rank. So this is almost an even game, but I have a slight advantage because that he should have 6.5 points of Komi. Instead, he only gets a half a point. Okay, so he played a 3-4 and a 4-4 like I did. I'll approach his 3-4. Attaches on top. Thank you, Hane here. Push once. Then take a large knight extension on the side. That's the pattern I remember. We'll see if it works here. Could make an enclosure here, and this would be a big extension from the enclosure. So yeah, he got an enclosure plus an extension here. Not quite enough room on this side. I'll approach from this side, I guess. I could also play the 3-3 in this case, but he'd probably build a wall this way, and that would be a lot of influence to reduce. Okay, and so he wants to keep the corner. I'll just jump out. He wants to keep the corner and pincer me. Boy, that's ambitious. Okay, I'll take away the extension from that stone and then I will cap it. If he doesn't respond over here, I'm making something like the small or low Chinese formation here. Hane, he will, I don't know, Hane back, pull back. Do I want to protect this cut? Do I want to give him a free peep there? Or do I want to just connect solidly? Yeah, so he jumps out. I can jump out again. I can look into this area. This is open. And he made a bamboo joint there. Let's go ahead and dive in here then. Oh, that's interesting. So he took away my base and connected up over here. That seems fine. Let's poke at the corner some more, see if he wants to give it up. He just, he wants to protect the corner. Okay, so let's extend on this side too, so I have a little bit of shape here. It's kind of a weird collection of stones there. I don't know if I've seen this shape before, but I think that's good enough. So can just enclose here, but I think this enclosure here, looking at the large extension, is looking good. Guess I could have enclosed this way. So he splits. Yeah, so I think I will enclose this way. Put a little pressure on that stone, or at least take away the extension in this direction. He can shoulder hit here. But he doesn't. He just does a 2-space extension. Do I even want to kick that? How about if I just try and tie off this side here? Yeah, so he jumps in there immediately. This stone, though, where is it going? If I protect the corner, he can Hane on top. I can pull back. Let's protect the corner. I like that. The stone will have to run, but it can, I suppose, cause more trouble by doing the Hane. Oh, Hane's underneath. Did not expect that. I'm going to cap. I'm going to cap here when I get the chance. Is he really going to try and live underneath my stones here? Doesn't seem like a likely place for him to live, but he can play there, I guess. Or I could play here. If he plays here, he's alive, right? He plays here. I can take away this eye, but he can make an eye over here. Yeah, let's make life difficult for him. Yeah, so he has to come out. And can I use this in some way to my advantage? Like if I go here, I'm building up my corner and starting to lean on these stones. Okay, he says doesn't mind if I cut him off here. He can play a stone here and I connect, so I guess I should imagine there's already a white stone here. Let's keep these guys together. Yeah, that's the stone I meant. He could play that at any time. So now I can peep here. Threaten to cut him off. Oh, he says that's not a problem. So this is an Atari. He connects, and then I'll take this stone. And then that connects my stones up, so I'm okay with that. So if this runs here, and I block, we'll have 2 liberties, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties there, and 4 liberties there, so I'll be okay. If he runs this way and I block, he has just 1 liberty, and I have more than that. Yeah. So I don't need to play another move here. This stone is already captured. Should I try and net these stones? That'll lead to kind of a loose shape. Maybe I should just come on top over here. Just push these stones around. And one more, or should I Hane immediately? Hane back. Atari down. Extend, connect. Still got 2 liberties there, just barely working. So as a Hane back, or crosscut, Atari, descend, Atari, extend, Atari, take. He runs out of moves there. So I can Hane here. And extend here. Okay, so he wants to build a wall this way. Let's put a stone out here, trying to top this group. Prevent these 2 stones from connecting up. Aha, so he doesn't mind. Well, first of all, we'll jump out in this direction, then I'll jump in here. Maybe threaten a push and a cut. Is that possible? So he wants to separate these stones of mine. I'll go one more. Keep these guys connected. Peep here. And over here. It's not really, he protected it anyway. Okay. How about over here then? Threatening this cutoff here. And then just jump out over here. Okay, so he decided to connect up like that. So I just go there and I'm connected myself. He does have to come back here at some point. Then I'll jump out over here, I guess. If I go here and he cross cuts and I connect, take this stone. Is he going to allow me to cut here? No. Okay, so the move I wanted to play was this one. You can diagonal here, I'll pull back. Comes in again. I'll Atari on one side or another. How's it look? I go here, he goes here, I pull back. He cuts again, I go here. Where does this stone run to? Not quite sure this works. This is getting complicated. But these three stones could get cut off and surrounded too if he's not careful. So yeah, so he strengthens his connection underneath. I will do the same. I'll strengthen that connection. Make a table shape here with the stone at F9. He played there. Okay, that was the move I was expecting him to play. So I thought I could go here. He just comes down. So I connect here, and he cuts. Connect here, he cuts here. Let's see, how does this work? I go here, cuts on this side. I cut back. Now I go on this side. He connects, I connect, and sacrifice those two stones. If he lets me play at E7, then these are all connected and they're out. And have some friendly stones nearby, so I think that's pretty good. I think he needs to play E7 to try and split me off. But yeah, I can go here. If he cuts there, what do I do? I go here, he cuts, I connect. He connects. Sorry. How about if I cut here, one side or the other first? This side? Yeah, it looks like he can cut me off. Is there a way I can turn this into some kind of ko or something? If I go here, he connects, and I cut here. And these 3 stones get cut off when he descends. Well, he can't oh no, he's connected. I go here, he connects. I go here, he just turns. These stones are cut off. I go here, he connects again. Yeah, I think that just works for him. I'm going to have to sacrifice all of those stones there. Didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, but I get Sente, so I'll take that. If he wants to keep me cut. And I'll have a cut here later if I want to do anything. This, I guess, is Sente here, right? Not really. But is it a good move? No, I think I should just use these 3 stones to jump out and surround these guys. Okay, he's playing endgame. This group is safe and connected, and he's giving this guy a little more space. And he's setting up a monkey jump here. But do I have a bigger move, like just protecting this corner? These 3 stones, huh? Let's ask about these stones over here. Because I think I'm alive. I mean, the monkey jump is a big point move. But I think I'll have an eye over here and an eye in here. Yep. Let's extend up then. Have the slide underneath over here. I took that away. Let's Hane here. So if he pushes, this will be an Atari, double Atari. He's going to try and set up a trap. If he surrounds these stones, then he can throw in here. It's not quite working yet though, right? He throws in here, I take, and the stone is an Atari, and I still have a couple of liberties. Throws in here, I extend. He throws in here. That's not a take. What am I saying? He just extends here and I block. And I'm in self-Atari. Okay, so let's connect out. Good move. Clever, but are we going to allow this cut here? I guess I can't stop it, huh? I can threaten to cut. Let's push here. Connect up like this. He pushes, I block. He pushes, I block. It's kind of an ugly, ugly connection, huh? It's Atari, this stone. Even, yeah, it's maybe not even a connection. So I'll take that, and then he connects. Yeah, then I'll just extend here. Try and get some more in the middle. So he's managed to connect up this group to here, which is connected to here. So it's all alive. It's all connected, but it's not doing a whole lot as long as I live here. Maybe I should come back and live here. So if I go here and he cross cuts and I take, then he tries to take here. I can take that stone. How about if he tries to run it out? I go here, he cross cuts, I take. He extends, I Atari. He extends, Atari. He extends, I'm an Atari. Looks a little bit dangerous to me. So I give myself an extra liberty like this. He does like doing the endgame moves. It's funny. But I had to respond, so I guess that's a reasonable endgame move. So the cut here doesn't really do anything. He just takes on this side, I guess. These stones are connected out here. Yeah, why not do that? He goes, I go here. I think actually I should jump out. And it looked dangerous. And yeah, he's going to run out. I'm going to run out too. Let's just keep running. Run on this side, I guess. I want to make sure these stones are alive. Connected up. Alive or connected up. One or the other. So now, applying the extension there seems big. Okay, let's just try and define this area here a little bit. Looks like he's going to do the same. So if I extend once and he cuts and I Atari, I have to cut this way. I extend once, he cuts, I Atari this way, and I'm out of liberties again. I have to connect. Oh man, this guy's pretty clever. Got to keep my eyes open. Yep, so let's connect up on this side. I don't see these stones as making any territory for him, so I'm going to drop down here, here, and here. I'm just going to play the endgame moves now, I think. I don't see how he can disconnect me. This is kind of a scattering of stones, but I will respond to that. Yeah, it looks like he's going to look for his Sente moves, which is smart. Good thing to do. Yeah, I was expecting that a while ago. So if I just descend here, if I block, he has the cut, which is an Atari. And then he can extend and connect back. Actually, he can't connect back. I block, he Ataris. I extend. That stone can go here or here. And either way I take it. Just barely working. Or so I think. Got to be careful if he throws in here. And now he does the monkey jump. Okay, so If I go here and he runs this way, what do I do? Cut him off. Can he destroy me? I go here, he runs this way, I cut him off. Atari. And connect. Yep, so he got Sente out of that, I guess. It was Sente endgame. Good for him. Oh, but he filled in there. It's that big. That's only 2 points. If I go here, he will have to connect. Oh, it's 4 points. He gets 2 stones of mine. And 2 points of territory. They'll have to back up and fill in. So I could play some endgame moves that I think are bigger. Trying to play moves I think are Sente. I could have done the Hane, but then he blocks and I connect, and then he gets Sente. So that's why the descent straight down. He ignored that, which he can do, but he may want to come back and respond to the monkey jump. So he's trying to create complications here. Okay, so this 3 stone wall here needs to stay connected somehow. Let's first see if we can take that stone. Ooh, gets exciting, huh? I take here. He's using this to destroy my corner. And does he cut me off and kill me? If I take here, and he connects, I Hane underneath. He blocks. I think he needs to connect here. Otherwise, I just take that stone and what has he got? Yeah, maybe he decides to cut out, stop the fighting here. Ah, he can set up a ko. That's what he's got, a ko. Ko threats, ko threats. My position is pretty loose. If I connect and he connects, I can cut. So I think I will just connect and try and avoid the ko. And then, oh, he just connects too. Okay. Then I can just capture this stone and be alive in the corner. Let's Atari this stone too. Then we can connect this way. Aha, he's going to play in the middle of my stones here. He can connect up back this way, right? I go here, he goes here, I descend, he cuts. So I go here, he runs out. I would rather keep this area secure. Connect here, let him connect underneath. Hane here. I have this stone I can go after with the Atari on either side. Aha, he goes there. So I will, he wants to connect up to this side. I will let him connect up on the first line, I guess. Yeah, I thought he was going to connect in the other direction. So I can Atari here. He connects. Atari, he connects. So I think I will go ahead and put that one in because that stops him from pushing. It's kind of a reverse Sente move. He doesn't have to respond if he doesn't care about the 1 point there. But he does. And now he's disconnected. So if I go here and he extends and I connect, it's a little bit of a reduction here for me. I Atari, he's going to Atari back. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm just going to try and get as much out of this area as I can. In the middle. What's the territory? He's got one big corner here. Decent sized corner here. And is that it? These other areas look small. What have I got? Got a small corner here, bigger corner here, some area in the middle, a little bit over here. What's the captures? He's got 2 captures. He'll get, oh, I've got 2 captures. He'll get 2, 3. I'll get 1 over here. Yeah, so he's going to try and minimize my area in the middle now. If he can destroy the area in the middle, maybe he's still doing okay here. I'm having trouble counting this game. Aha. If he extends this way, I'll Atari, right? Okay, so I'll Atari in this direction then. Yeah, so he ignores that, rightfully so. Okay, we'll block in this direction first. Yeah, he's reduced my area really big time. Big time reduction there. See, I can connect in Sente because this is a threat here. Let's go ahead and do that. Solid connection, threatening the Atari and take. So he doesn't mind. Is that because he can cut me here? Let's respond once there, then come back to this. Atari didn't defend. I have the monkey jump here too. That would actually, aha, he fixed that. Okay, Let's do this. Well, let's try and count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 points there with my stones. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30, 32, 34 maybe if he just descends. So 34 points in this corner. 2, 4, 5, 8, 11, 13, 14. I'm sorry, I lose count. Okay, what's bigger here? I could poke at this, I guess. Could connect here. Could start the hanes underneath. Is there a good hane underneath, actually? This one maybe. He blocks, I connect. Maybe threaten here. That's not really a threat, he's connected here. This is kind of a threat, threatening to connect over or break this off. I suppose that's a kind of a threat too. Not really, because it's connected two different ways. Well, oh, if I cut here, then this group, yeah, he did need to do that. And then this threatens the Atari on these two stones. See if he reacts to it this time. He connected this time. So I can connect here, I guess, or here. This connection here maybe is a little bigger. Yeah, he pushes up there, I guess. If I connect this way, he can't throw in there. He can push there, but I'll take these two stones. I guess that's his way of forcing me to take. This hane over here maybe is more than meets the eye, because there's a cut here. Hane block. Okay, yeah, I've got to respond to that. Let's just make something solid so this cut here is not a problem. Oh, well, actually the loose connection there, the tiger mouth connection would have fixed that too. Not thinking. Okay, came back and connected over there. Yeah, so I was saying this hane over here is interesting. He's going to think about that one. Yeah, so I connect first. So I was just thinking that if I had a cut here and a peep, this group has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. So he connects there, yeah. So I can still peep, but it doesn't look like it does much. Can come here and force him to connect. Guess he'll do that. Well, he should connect, right? Has he got something bigger than those 3 stones? Thinks he has something here. So I connect. He pushes, I block. He connects. Oh, I connect, he pushes. I'm an Atari, I extend. I connect, he extends, I extend. Then he can't keep pushing, he connects back. Is he getting rid of all my eyes here? Play here. But if I just connect this way, and then he connects, and then I connect. And I've got one eye here, and one eye over here somewhere. Somehow there's an eye in this area. So the threat to connect up here, I suppose, is I'll probably respond to that. Oh, I meant to play over here. Well, next time. Next time I get Sente, I'll play over there. Yeah. There's playing here is 1 point. Playing here is 1 point, I guess. Playing here maybe is a point. Playing here, and then the cut, does he have to connect? Yeah, he'll have to respond, but I don't think it does much. Okay, I connect here. I'll descend. Can take these 2 stones if he tries to do something with this guy. Well, he descends, I Atari. Okay, well, he threatens to, what, throw in? Yeah, I guess that's more than these 2 stones are worth. Well, he's fighting tooth and nail here. Yeah, well, this is forcing. I have to take here now. Okay, 4 captures to 2, but he's also got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and I have 5, and then I have 1 more. So I'll have 7 captures, and I'll have 5 captures. 6 counting this one. Yeah, he is finding moves that are bigger than those 2 stones. I wonder, though, is he going to remember to come back and protect them at the end? It seems like he kind of missed over here. Taking these 2 stones is bigger than any of these 1 point moves, I think. So if he cuts, and I extend, and he extends, and I extend, yeah, that's bad. That's bad for me. I got to protect that. Yeah, he did. He played all of the moves that were bigger than that, and then he came back and fixed that. So now, if this extends, I Hane, and it's in a ladder. He goes here, I block. Goes here, I block. He goes here, I take. So I just have to make sure I have 2 liberties when I go here, and I do. plays something else, I'll just take this stone. Okay, so the end game over here then. And over here. Just increasing my areas by 1 point each. How much territory do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm just having trouble counting today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Maybe 30 in the corner. 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. So 30 and 15 is 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Plus 4, 65. I think I counted that. So I guess this is going to be a close game because he had quite a few points here, and he had this big corner. These other areas did not turn into any points, right? Well, there's 3 points here. Okay, I'll take away a point here, I guess. And there's 3 points over here. 3 points here, 3 points here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, so he has 6 points plus this corner and this corner. How big was this again? Oh, I forgot about that one. That one was bigger than the moves I was playing. And he never responded to it. No, that's bad form. Okay, should I pass or should I poke into those bamboo joints? I don't see a way for him to make another point here. Do I see a way for myself to make another point here? Not really. Let's see if he passes or if he fills in a dame point, and then I'll probably pass. And we'll see what it is. So when I was around 65 points, so we're with here, let's just count the territory here and throw those in with the points up there. That'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points that he's captured. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, he passed. Okay. I think I'm ahead. Okay, well, let's mark the dead stones. That one's dead for sure. Those are dame. This one is dead. These look like dame points to me. I think that's correct. This is dead. This is dead. This is dead. So let's look at the remaining dame points. Here, 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 here. Looks good. Let's accept this. And we'll see what the total is. 3.5 points. Yeah, close game. Anyway, nice to get a win in and say thanks for the game. And we will check that out with Sabaki, and see you then. Bye. Well, that was a long game, so I'll try and be brief in the post-mortem here. You can see that actually when the line is down here near the bottom, that is winning for me. And I start with a 90% chance of winning, basically, because this was a game played without Comey, or with only half a point of Comey, because of the difference in our rank. I'm at 12Q plus, and my opponent was at 11Q. And that that lack of a Comey is what made the difference in the game at the end. But actually, if we just run through the opening, I seem to have done pretty well on this part. I got a decent position here, and this fight seems to have gone well for me. And so my winning percentage increased to 90, 95, 97, 98%. And this reduction or invasion on the left side here seems good. I was a little worried about this formation of stones over here, honestly. But it seems like there was nothing that he could really do about it. So let's just go forward to the first kind of turning point where I start to give the advantage back. So I've been playing around in this area on the right side, and he's been pushing down on the top here, and I just responded to his push and protected this area. And actually, this is a point where I have a much bigger move on the board, which is to jump out here. And I followed this line for a little bit. It's kind of interesting because later in the game I lost some stones over in this area, and I was not worried about them at this point, but they're in the process of getting attacked here as he presses on this area in the center, in the center bottom. It's actually taking opportunities away from this group to connect or to run out. So it's getting more difficult for this group to live. So playing on this side, not only, it's influential towards the center, but it's also threatening to connect up with this group here. And this is a big reduction into his area if these stones all survive in the game. Actually, I lost 4 stones in this area. So just following this for a while, he tries to cut me off here and succeeds. But I gained something out of this, which is, so he runs this wall of stones out. My opponent runs this wall of stones out, or at least this is the suggested play by the computer. And then he plays here. So he does get to capture these 2 stones. These 2 stones get captured. But at the same time, this group is now alive because I made an eye here, and there's enough room for a second eye here. So I shouldn't lose these stones like I did in the game. And this reduction over here is much bigger than the loss of the 2 stones over here, as long as this group is still alive, which I wasn't entirely sure of. But there's looks like there's enough room to live with just this space down here. And I just have to connect up these stones when he takes these, and I'll still have a reduction in his ability to make territory over here. Yeah, maybe I was trying to kill this group, but this group is out, so I can't really kill it. It's escaped. Anyway, so that was my my first big mistake here. At least one that was large enough to show up in the graph. There are probably other mistakes here. Anyway, let's go forward to the next one. So here's something similar, I guess. I played this move here, which I thought was a big move. But this is, just a comparison of different options. There's a bigger move over here. I think it's bigger because these stones. If we look at these 3 white stones here, those are, this not only enlarges my base, and enlarges my corner, makes that really big. It also puts pressure on these 3 stones, takes away their base, and they may have to run out here. They don't have any friends nearby, but it certainly makes them harder. Makes it harder for these 3 stones to live. So I should get a lot of mileage out of this. So this little jump on the side is actually much bigger than this jump into the center that I played. Kind of interesting. But I think it's because it combines an attack on these stones with expanding. And then here's another section where we both are missing the big points here. Let's see. Yeah, here he just Atari'd my stone, and I responded with taking, just to secure this area, and then he filled in. So both of us were just continuing a fight, basically. And at this point, it would have been better for both of us to play away. It would have been better for me to jump out here. This is a really big move, and a few points here in the corner are not going to matter. So what if he takes this stone? And similarly for him, since I responded by taking this stone, he just filled in here. But a bigger move for him would be to come on top and break out into this area, also putting pressure on these 3 stones. I don't know if I can. It's probably dangerous for me to try and cut there. Anyway, the AI likes that fight for white, so that was another opportunity for both of us, and we're both not playing the big moves. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, this one is funny. So if we back up a little bit, my opponent here just played the monkey jump, and I responded to it. And so we just played out this normal sequence. I'm Atariing so that he connects, and then I can connect, and I've just limited the damage that he did with the monkey jump. It's a pretty standard sequence. Right in the middle of this, the AI would play away and play here. I guess if he continues to come into this area, then I'll have to stop him later and try and make a life over here. This looks really dangerous to me, so I doubt I would really play that way, but I just think that's interesting. Anyway, towards the end of this sequence, when I connected here, he had an opportunity to jump in. This was the point, I guess, of the computer's move, is that white could actually just jump right into the corner at this point, right after I finish connecting here. White has Sente, and this would be a big Sente move, and this is actually taking away my whole corner here and changing the evaluation of the game to winning for white. So that's loss of that corner would be enough to change the tide of the game. Anyway, after he reduced my corner from the outside here, yeah, he didn't get much of a reduction, and then after this, I'm just winning. See, I'm winning the rest of the way. There was only one other point I looked at. You know, back here, when I played this move, I was putting these 3 stones in Atari. And then my opponent played this move, which was pretty big. I thought it's cutting me off here. And so I responded, which seems to be okay. And then he connected and also put these 2 stones in Atari. And I kept responding. But at this point, it's actually much bigger for me to just grab these 3 stones over here, which I had threatened earlier. If he takes these 2, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's really only 1 point there. So anyway, just a misjudgment there, or I just forgot about those 3 stones because we didn't deal with that until much later in the game. But fortunately, I had enough of a lead at this point that I was able to keep the win. Although I do have to point out that if I want to get to 11Q and stay there, I have to do better than this. I have to win by more than 3.5 points, because if he had Comey, which would happen if I was 11Q facing him, he would have 6.5 points of Comey, and he would have won this game by 3 points. So I have to improve if I want to get to 11Q or better. So anyway, interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.